welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm showing you guys how to do this half up, half down hairstyle. I've got my pup here with me today, so if you hear him then that's what it is. But it has a really nice just kind of braid going down the center, and then I braid the ponytail and wrap it up into a bun, and it just gives a really little bit of a bohemian flair, but also very classy and can be worn pretty much to any occasion that you have. So I hope that you guys love this tutorial. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. And yeah, I hope that you guys learned something new, and let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see, I already have curled my hair. So after I do that, I'm just going to take 3 small sections from the top of my part, and I'm going to start doing a Dutch braid, and I'm going to be adding in pieces as I continue on this braid going down towards the back of my head. And for this style, I'm going to be keeping some of my bangs out so that I have pieces to frame my face, but you do whatever you would like to do if you want to have bangs down or if you want to put them into your braid to get all of your hair out of your face. Either way is going to look really good with this style. And a tip that I have for you guys while you're doing this Dutch braid is, of course, first of all, the Dutch braid means that you're putting the pieces underneath of each other rather than over. But the tip I wanted to share is that while I'm adding in pieces, I'm putting in very small sections of hair rather than going in with very large sections and adding those in, because if you add in too large of sections all at once, you're going to run out of hair to keep adding into, if that makes sense. So make sure that you're just taking small sections of your hair and adding those into the braid. So then once I reach about where my ear is, I'm going to stop adding in hair, and I'm just going to braid this piece all the way down. And I want to braid it so that it's long enough to reach the back of my head where I'm going to pin it off. So make sure you're braiding it pretty much all the way down. And then of course I am going to be pancaking this braid, otherwise known as pulling this braid apart, giving it more volume and just making the illusion that the braid is actually a lot thicker and fuller than it really is. So by doing that, I'm just going to pull at the pieces on the very end of the loop, if that makes sense. So I don't want to pull from the middle of the loop, but I'm going to be pulling from the very top of the loop, and that's going to give it just that fuller effect. And then I will be tying that piece off with a clear elastic. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing after we've got the braid done is pulling my hair up into a half up, half down hairstyle, and then I'll be tying that off with another clear elastic. So after I have my hair tied back into the clear elastic, I will just be kind of pulling at pieces, making sure I like the way that it looks in the front, not just the back. So I'll also be kind of pulling out my bangs, and I decided that I had too much bangs on that side, so I pinned it up with a bobby pin. So this is kind of the time where you just decide how you want it to look in the front, what pieces you want down, what pieces you want pinned up. And yeah, so that's kind of what I decided, was I wanted a little bit of bangs just in the front, not too much, but just enough. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is splitting this ponytail in the back into 3 sections. It doesn't really matter for this style if they're even sections or not, so you don't have to be super careful with this, but I just braided it all the way down. And then I will be tying it off with a clear elastic. And for this part, you want to make sure that you're getting as close to the end of this braid as you can, just because it'll be easier to tuck away those loose ends at the end when we're bobby pinning it into the bun. So after I braided it all the way down, I am just going to be again pulling out these pieces. This is another part where it really doesn't matter how perfect this braid looks, because we're going to be twisting it into a bun anyways, and really all I'm wanting out of that pulling it apart thing is just the texture. So once I've completed those steps, I am just going to be twisting this braid just kind of in a circle into a bun, and I'll be bobby pinning along the way. I think I probably used about 4 or 5 bobby pins, but just do whatever makes it feel secure so that you're not having it falling out during the day as you're running errands or whatever. So yeah, I just put it into a bun using bobby pins, and that is it. That's going to be it for today's tutorial. I hope hope that you guys loved it. I would wear this hairstyle pretty much anywhere. I just think it's really pretty. I love this braided accent right here, and then the braided bun also people always love and comment on, so I think that's always really fun. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you learned something new, and I hope that you know that you are deeply known and wildly loved, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!